What's up, everyone? I'm Colt Capperrune. Thank you for stopping by for yet another video. We're on day 16 of quarantine. I'm gonna head to the grocery store and try to get some produce. I'm gonna head to Sprouts here in Nashville. But today I wanna talk about what is gonna happen after coronavirus. What's the music industry gonna be like? What's the live music industry gonna be like? What's really gonna happen here? All right, so this is about all the fresh air that I'm gonna get. Hopefully it's not too windy for this microphone. I'm starting to see a lot of artists and a lot of people in the industry and just a lot of people in general have a rough time with lack of social interaction, staying secluded, actually staying put in their homes, and what's this mean for the future? What's it gonna be like when all this is over? And while I completely understand all that, I still think it is a fantastic opportunity to get ahead. This is a fantastic opportunity to hone your songwriting skills and build up that library of songs. It's a fantastic opportunity to create social media content, to prepare yourself for when this is all over. Make a list of contacts of people that you should network with when this is all over. Industry people, club owners, other artists, etc., etc. You know, there's a lot that we can do right now. This is actually one of my favorite things here in town. Oh, look at that. But when is this actually gonna blow over? When is this gonna be done? How long is this gonna last? And when it is actually over, what's it gonna be like? Like what's it gonna be like going to shows for the first time? What's it gonna be like performing for the first time? It's a lot of uncertainty. I think there's gonna be a massive surge at first of people that are just ready to go out, ready to have a beer with their friends, ready to go see a show. Even if they're not in the best financial situation, people are gonna be ready for things to feel normal again. It's a little too chilly. All right, we'll go back to the car. So in some ways, I kind of think the live music industry is gonna shift back to the way things used to be, where, you know, maybe talent is gonna be the most important thing. How good of a live performer are you is gonna become important again. But on the contrary, I think that the number of people that follow you on social media, the number of streams that you have, the number of people that you could potentially put in a venue that will buy tickets and buy merch and buy beer, butts in seats, beers in hand. I think that is gonna matter more than ever before, because a lot of these venues, especially the smaller clubs, they're not going to be able to take chances on shows that might not go that well. And so I think the better you can set yourself up right now in terms of, you know, how you interact with your fans and how you keep people engaged and how you grow your social media, the music that maybe you release in this time, that means more now than ever before, in my opinion. And I think when all this is over, that's going to be a huge factor in who gets back to work the fastest and what your recovery looks like from this situation. Now, I get it. You may not have the financial ability to actually, you know, invest in music production or whatever, but there's still a lot of things that we can do. There's a lot of ways that you can work on your career and create traction for yourself and make sure that you are still engaging with your audience and building numbers. So a couple tips on how to take your social media more seriously and hope you can get ahead. Go back through all your previous posts and figure out which ones did the best, which ones had the most likes, the most comments, the most shares, whatever, and then figure out what was the common thread between all of those posts. What is the thing that made people react the most? Do the same thing with your worst posts. Go back a year. You've all got time. We're all sitting around. You got time. Go back a year. What are the best posts and what are the worst posts? And what is the thing that all of your worst posts have in common? And figure out what those things are, the best and the worst common threads, and then incorporate more of that into your new content. Was it the time of day? Was it the day of the week? Was it the subject matter of the photo or of the video? Was it how it was edited? Was it the caption? Was it the hashtags? Was it, you know, there's so many different things to look at in this way in terms of what makes people react to your content. And you've got a perfect opportunity to experiment with this stuff right now that you have more time than ever before. And so go back through your posts and figure those things out and then start posting. Just start creating content and then pay attention to your posts as you move forward. What are the things that make people react? And continue to double down on this stuff because like I said in previous videos, it's not about, oh, I got 1,000 likes. That's not what it's about. What it's about is getting your content, your music, in front of the largest number of people possible. And in this particular case, it's about doing so that way when the doors open back up and we start to get back to normal, that you have the best chance at recuperating quickly. So since we have this time to experiment, make sure you know who you're actually trying to reach. For me, as a producer, as a mix engineer, I'm trying to be in front of artists that will hire me, you know, labels that will hire me, A&Rs that will hire me, producers that will hire me to mix, etc. If you're an artist, you're trying to be in front of new fans. You know, I think it's really important to know who you're going after. Who is the person that you're actually trying to reach? Create content for that person. And then once you know that, just constantly ask yourself how you can be improving on your content. The lighting, the framing, the shot, the editing, the caption, the subject matter itself, what the photo's actually of, what the video is actually of, how you're editing it. I mean, every detail of it. Just constantly ask how you can improve on what you're doing. So there's 3 things that I follow as guidelines for social media content, including this YouTube channel. Number 1 is you have to show people something they haven't seen before. Or number 2, you have to show them something in a much higher quality way than they've ever seen before. And 3, you have to provide value to the viewer. Now this value could be educational or entertainment, or a combination of both. Ideally, you would actually incorporate all 3 of those things, technically 4 things, into every single post. And I really believe that the more you do that, the better you are at that, the more people are gonna react to your content. All right, let's see what kind of produce we got. I gotta tell you, it's very interesting to see all these restaurants closed. Like, that's such an odd thing to see all the restaurants closed, parking lots are empty, like no one out. Even this grocery store, Sprouts, that I'm about to go into, this parking lot's usually completely packed, and it's weird. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Are these wiped down?
These are actually clean, yeah.
Cool, thank you so much. Well, I got the essentials for the next week. Trying my very best to go to the store as little as possible, leave the house as little as possible, wash my hands and sanitize as soon as I get back to the car. That'll be the last time I leave the house for the next 5, 6, 7, 8 days. It's kind of funny that Nashville didn't want you to work from home. It was illegal to run a business from home here in Nashville until this. Now, you better work at home. It's kind of ironic. So life after coronavirus, what's it gonna be like? I think it's gonna be just fine. Times are hard. We're gonna get through it like we've gotten through many other things, and we're all gonna be fine. And I hope I can have a coffee or a beer with each and every one of you when this all blows over. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon next to the subscribe tab. Give me a thumbs up on this one. Drop me a comment if you're into that sort of thing. Don't forget to hit me up on Instagram at Colt Capperrune, and check my website out, coltcapperrune.com. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe.